the Markbook assignment, which is the third assignment in Section 9 workbook. It's another one that requires you to get a source file and move the page into your Section 9 workbook. If you look carefully at the instructions, it says move the sheet from source files called 9.3 Markbook into your Section 9 workbook. And when that is moved in, it will look like this. It'll say Markbook down here, and you will modify it to make it look like this. So let's take a look and see what this is. This is a Markbook for a class. Looks like some kind of a word processing class or something. Information Technology 7. There you go. So there are a list of students, a list of marks. These marks are all listed underneath the column that defines the assignment. So what is my name quiz was out of 10, and looks like the first person got 10 out of 10, and the next person got 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 6 out of 10, etc. So along here we have the denominators, or the amount that each assignment was out of, and within the table itself you see what those students scored. So if we were to take the sum of all these and put it right here, we would see how many marks were available. And if we took the sum of any one of these rows and put it here, then we would see what that student got in relation to the number of marks available. And if we can put in those sums here in the gray, then we can easily calculate the percentage just by taking what the student got divided by the total number of marks available, and then we format it as a percentage. Don't worry about that over 100 business that your math teacher tells you about. If you got 6 out of 13 on an assignment, then 6 divided by 13 tells you your percentage. Well, it puts a decimal in the wrong place, but it's easily converted. Anyways, let's go through this in short order here. There we go. And we need to import the sheet. So let's look here and see. I've got the Markbook file. This is the Markbook file from the source documents. Right click where it says Markbook, go to Move or Copy. Let's look for Section 9 workbook, and we will put it before the sheet called Sheet 3. And there we go. Now it's in here. So there was birth dates, there's the times table, and now here's Markbook. So let's go about modifying this. The first thing we're going to do is take all this stuff here, and we're going to make it look like it does down here. So we're going to make the row a lot higher. We're going to take all of these things, Control 1. Bit of a delay there. We go to the Alignment tab, and it looks to me like they are vertically on the bottom. That's good. They are centered horizontally. They are turned sideways like that, and they have a text wrap on them. Say OK. There we go. Now I'm going to take all of these columns and reset their widths. I'm going to click between any two columns. Doesn't matter which, they'll all follow along because I have them all highlighted. It looks to me like these are centered as well. We'll go to the Home menu and center those. And we've got to do some borders, and we've got to type in total and so forth. So the total goes there, the percentage goes there. That's going to be a narrow cell. We've got some outline borders there. We've got some thick borders to do. This area that's highlighted has a thicker border, so we will go here, borders, take it out the bottom, put it back on. Same with the left of this column. It's got to be a thicker border as well. Thick border here, done. And underneath percentage, that's a wider cell. It says, look, it's a merged cell. I don't know if you can see that, but those two get merged. And merging a cell, we can do that in our format screen under the Alignment tab, Merge Cells. There we go. These are both going to be vertically centered, horizontally centered. Okay, that's the basic gist of it. Let's put some borders here. Enough about formatting. I've still got some shading and stuff to do, but we'll worry about that later. let's put in these formulas. Well, I'm not going to show you how to do that. You need a sum formula here to add these. You need a sum formula all the way down here that always adds the row to the left. And once those sums are in, you need to calculate a percentage here. To calculate a percentage here, it'll simply be the person's grade divided by the total grades available. And then you format it as a percentage by clicking here. Just rewind this video if you want to see that again. And then you finish up the shading and you're all done.